YouTube notification.
Not yet.
I did not, but I did get a Facebook notification, so there's that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's live.
All right. Yeah, we're going to be coming in hot here unless...
There's the notification.
Hi, Patty. You know what? I'm just going to say it like this. I think my future mother-in-law is watching.
You have a future mother-in-law?
I'm pretty sure I'm going to. Hi, Patty. I love you and happy Mother's Day.
There's something
you're awesome.
not
You're awesome.
saying.
No, I haven't said anything to anybody.
You just dropped that bomb.
Coming in hot in about 20 seconds here. I know I just made her smile, though. That's all I care about. Patty's awesome. You know what? I'm just going to say it like this. Getting feedback here.
Are you?
I just heard us through you or something. Oh, shit. I'm late. Damn it. Distracted already. Welcome into Off Track Syndicate, everyone. Happy Mother's Day. It is that special day where we should all take a step back and completely notice and celebrate, literally celebrate our mothers. Because, damn, we wouldn't be here, obviously, if it weren't for our mothers. And just because we're here, well, you know, that doesn't mean anything. But our mothers are some of the most influential people in our life. Probably one of the most, I would say.
That is true.
We're echoing.
How are we echoing?
You were for a second.
Melissa live from a cave.
Oh, my gosh.
Sound good now.
Okay. Okay, good.
I will just say that, as I said this morning, you know, my mother was there to pick me up physically when I was a child. You know, you fall down, you bust your knee, whatever. And then as I grew up, and even to this day, she's there to pick me up mentally and spiritually, or, you know, she's just there for me if I need someone to talk to. And she has taught me more lessons than I care to remember. Some that weren't so pleasant at the moment, but I believe that they have made me the man that I am, and I am very, very thankful for my mother. So, Mom, I love you, and happy Mother's Day.
That was really sweet. I'm sorry if I sound surprised, but it really was sweet.
You're speaking for the group, Melissa. It's
wow. Bull. I think these other gentlemen and Melissa, I hope.
Yes.
Hope y'all feel the same way about your mamas.
Yes. I have to say that I am very grateful that I have the mother that I have, because had I been in control of my upbringing, I probably wouldn't be here. I would have killed me. My mother chose, not to, whatever, hold me under the bathtub water, because I'm sure there was
there's a hose she could have drowned you with. Plugged up that one nostril and you shoved it down your throat hole. Sorry, Buster was peeking in there for a second.
Yeah, and made me who I am today. Well, no, I guess I shouldn't have. Anyway, love you, Mom.
Come on, you're a good dude.
Sometimes.
Own it. What? We all have our days.
Right.
Thank you, Rusty's mom.
Right.
Yeah.
I appreciate my mom too, but I know she doesn't watch or listen.
My mom's not watching.
And yeah,
I didn't say it because of my mom. I said it because I mean it.
And I appreciate my wife of whom she's fortunate enough that I made her a mom. So there's that.
Aw.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That was all you, buddy.
The process of never mind. I won't go there.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead. Go
So,
ahead.
Yes, it's her Mother's Day too, and I cleaned the house, fold the laundry, vacuum. I did fun stuff.
You
today.
did?
That was great. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
For you, brownie point boy.
Yeah.
But
well,
I
I
don't
did
mean
get to
that
boss her
necessarily-
around
I'm
and tell
sorry.
her she had to sit down and do nothing
Look.
today.
I
Made that mistake before. Sit down. No, not literally. No.
look. I did my part, in the house clean. When Judy came by with I picked my feet up, and she vacuumed them.
You ate the sandwich as fast as you could, right? So you could give her the plate back.
Right?
You're a dick. Oh my god. Anyway,
You guys.
what, Melissa?
No. That's cute. Well, actually, on a somber note, my mom was supposed to have heart surgery tomorrow,
Oh,
but she can't because she got COVID this weekend, and it sounds pretty bad.
sucks.
I know.
Oh.
I know.
Well,
but
how was your Mother's Day?
it was good. It was uneventful the way I like it. I got wine and cards, and my son gave me a very nice gift certificate to Dunkin' Donuts.
I liked me some Dunkin'
Nice.
because
So-
America runs on it, right?
It does, and so does Melissa.
Dunkin' Donuts.
So, and do you remember before the show I was yelling at Gilly because she was barking? Like
Yes.
she was just crazy.
I mean, I can't forget that. So there's that.
Yeah, it was pretty loud, but I didn't realize she was hearing something. Somebody was in our driveway and left, and when I went out to the back porch after that, I found this
What?
and this for me
Oh.
on my porch. It's
Wow.
It's a rose and a 2019 Cabernet Sauvignon called Buck Shack. This is wine, but it looks like a bourbon bottle. But it's one of our friends just stopped by and.
Okay, I was going to
Kevin-
ask. I mean, I hope you know who gave it to
Yeah,
you.
it was a Kevin Dupuy. He's a
Oh,
Jeeper.
the one of them other Kevin.
The other, yeah, I'm not sure if you met that Kevin.
No, I
Yeah.
met Kevin Brown and Kevin Brown.
He's
and
the guy
Kevin
that
Brown.
while Josh was gone, he helped him and his girlfriend and daughter came over and helped me get my Jeep Cherokee running again.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
very nice.
So yeah, it was nice, and I did my nails.
Cool.
Nothing wrong with a nice set of nails. I mean,
I took the weekend off. I didn't do
But-
my nails.
No petty, Manny, petty.
I just do good not biting them. And Bobby slaps them out of my mouth if she sees me doing so.
Ew.
You're going to mess up your teeth. And I'm not mocking you, honey. I'm sorry. I know it's a horrible habit, so keep smacking them. And by the way, Willie did that to me today because I told him, I said, I got to quit. I have to quit doing this because Bobby smacks my hand out of my mouth every time she sees me doing it. And then about 15 minutes later, we're driving down the road. He knocks my hand out of my mouth. I'm like,
All the bacteria and organisms under there. Ugh.
I have a great
Either
immune
it gets,
system, don't you know?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's
Mm-hmm.
if you don't have a good immune system, that's a recipe for disaster.
Right.
Y'all thought I didn't make Judy get up out of bed this morning. We did the breakfast in bed thing.
Here we
I
go.
brought her the stuff, to make breakfast in bed. And so she didn't have to get up or anything.
Wait, what did you do?
Here's,
Did you lay
here's
down
the
next to
electric
her?
skillet. Here's the eggs.
Did you lay down next to her and wait for her?
I brought. So
And this is why men love you, Rusty.
Wait a minute
It's a
here.
hero.
Yeah, that's what I
is this
said.
crap? Hold on.
What?
Erica in the YouTube chat. Nights is so lazy. I'm the only one who said I did a damn thing.
No. I
That's
haven't
bullcrap.
said anything about what I did.
Oh, Kathy got Ferrero Rocher.
Actually, I didn't do like house chores and stuff because Bobby and I don't live together right now. But anyway. But no, I did take her youngest to get her some flowers. Yes, like a bunch of flowers because she wanted to plant them. So we did that. And he picked them all out, and then I just took her and her mom out for dinner last night. So, and we all had a good time, and it was great.
Good. That's really sweet.
Yeah, it was nice.
There goes a surprise on my
So
voice
you're saying
again.
today you did nothing.
Well, no, I got my son and I took him to get his mother something. And then we went to see my mom. And then we came back and dropped him off because my son's probably, well, man, he might be done by now cooking his mother dinner. So I had running around to do.
So this right now,
yours
like
is
this,
a little more complex than mine. Then.
this
A little bit. Yeah,
this
it's
live stream
different.
here is actually like the most calm part of your day. Probably all of us.
No. Well, yes, actually it is. It is actually taking my mind off what I just found out minutes before the show, like an hour, I guess. A little frustrating, and I'm not, it is what it is, and we'll figure it out. But Bobby and I planned. I've already got plane tickets and had lodging scheduled, which something in that the lodging has changed. So we're kind of under the gun now to find lodging again. Let's just say in the price range that I was looking for. But anyway, not to throw anyone under the bus, but it wasn't what I expected. No big deal. It's just going to be difficult. So I've been stressed in the last hour and a half, frantically searching for something reasonable.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it does. It's just we got 6 plane tickets and a rental vehicle, and lodging plans are going to change without choice. So I don't know.
Buy a couple tents.
There's some nice parks. The park benches have really went up in technology. I mean, you can like stretch out on them.
Is that right? You wanna tell Bobby that?
Sure, I'll tell her.
Yeah, bring her on.
Yeah, bring her in.
No, you just take her to the side because I don't want to get hit by swinging. No, she wouldn't do that. But yeah, I don't even know what to think at this point.
Have you tried to? How do you feel about Airbnb?
That's what I said.
I'm all about it. Sure, you want to fork up a loan because
Sean doesn't mind having video cameras mounted in secret places recording him all weekend.
Is
Not
that
like I'm
legal? I've never stayed in an Airbnb.
It's not legal.
I have not either. No, it's not legal.
But when I go to other people's houses to do the dog walking thing or hang out with the dog for a half hour, I always act as if there are a million cameras in there.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, in today's world, it's smart to do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like you should act like you're someone different. No.
I just
cool.
take their dogs out back and beat them. I'm just kidding.
The views and expressions of Melissa Sippy are not those of no.
Complaints go to Ron at mojo50.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, skip Melissa. We don't need to send them to her.
That's
No,
right.
I would never.
Oh yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do, but we are frantically searching for a place to stay, reasonable. Like you know what? This is my problem. You take a family vacation and you expect one thing going in, and then things kind of flip over upside down and inside out, and then I'm scrambling to go. Not just myself, but both of us are. Bobby and I are both going. Okay, the dynamics and the monetary value of everything has just kind of went.
It's crazy, right?
Yep.
Well, yeah, because
Oh my God.
we didn't plan for this. We had other plans, and now we're going to have to fork over a bunch more money. So
I'm just saying, YouTube stealth camping. It's amazing where this guy can sleep, and people not notice him, and it's free. Stealth
It's
camping. Check it out.
free.
yeah, we could look into that. I don't know. Anyway.
Maybe somebody
So,
knows
I
somebody
have-
who knows somebody that has a.
Hey, I
Anybody
have-
have a rental and?
Oh
the
yeah,
Panhandle?
we'll figure it out. So, you guys, how are we not always hearing about the vegan lifestyle and how healthy it is?
It's really not. Go ahead. Yes, we are. We hear that. Yes.
But I mean, we do hear that that's a thing, right?
That's the claim. Yeah.
That's the claim? Okay. Well, see, I'm not really knowledgeable about it. I've heard, yes, it is. I've heard, like Melissa said, that it's not. I don't think it's for me personally. But a guy named Harry Matadine began his journey of, I don't even know. Where do I want to start this? Okay. He had a journey 6 years ago that he started. He was pretty desperate to heal himself from his mental condition. That he started drinking 200 milliliters of urine every day. Now, not just regular urine. It's his urine. Don't get me wrong. But it is aged.
That's a wicked pisser.
It's
He
1 month old.
A mental condition, yes.
Yeah, well, I don't. Yeah, he said he had a mental condition and he wanted to heal it. So it's a 1 month old, and it not only drinks it, but he smears it on his skin. And he says he's living a much happier life now.
Alone.
Alone, good one.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, probably. He looks homeless with a nice coat. I'll just say that. Says Harry's family, especially his sister, hates him so much. A nasty habit. Medics warned the fatal impact drinking one's own wastes.
What does his mother have to say about that?
I don't know. I didn't talk to his mother.
Because a lot
You
of
said-
mental or personality issues. This sounds like something different, like a mental disorder. But most personality disorders with men are because of their mothers. So somebody needs to talk to his mother.
Hey, that brings a whole new meaning to the question: urine therapy.
On a scale of 1 to 10, you're an 8.
He should be.
He is in therapy, Rusty. Are you in therapy?
Urine therapy.
You're in therapy. Okay. Open-minded Harry from Hampshire. That's Britain. I'm positive of. Is a vegan who drinks his own 1 month old urine and smears it across his face. Yeah. I don't think anybody's going to want to be snuggling up with him at night. So Chris is probably right. I'm sure he's alone.
Is there an interview in there? What does he have to say about it?
I'll bet it was a Zoom call interview. They didn't go see him in person.
Harry says that after consuming his 200 milliliters of urine, it left him feeling a new sense of peace, calm, and determination, and cured him almost immediately.
All right.
I don't
believe you.
No.
Let's get into the science part of this.
He's only
Is there any?
34 too. So.
Yes, there
34?
is. When urine comes out of the body fresh, it is sterile.
But yes.
But after you've let it set for a month,
If it's not refrigerated.
yeah, it has started. Yeah, so yeah, maybe he's refrigerating it. But still, even if you're refrigerating it,
You know those brown beer bottles?
Mm-hmm.
That's the color of the liquid inside a clear mason jar. I'm dead serious.
Does this guy collect the yellow Gatorade bottles on the side of the road left behind by truckers?
You know what? He could start a market. It could be a market for this.
He's got more health issues than just in his head. Oh my God.
So does it say why he waits a month to drink it?
No, it's got to be aged. It probably tastes better. I don't know.
It'll look like
Sorry,
this.
Mike, I'm imitating you. But
So fermented honey, right? That's mead. It's an alcoholic drink, fermented honey.
yes.
So if this is aged in fermented pea,
Peed.
is it peed?
Peed.
Is that what we would call it? Yeah.
oh God,
Yeah.
Rusty.
It says the 34-year-old not only drinks his own urine, he splashes some across his face occasionally, claims that this is a secret to eternal youth. However, the man...
Wait.
I know, eternal youth. I'm just going to breeze over that.
Does he splash the aged pee across his face, or does that come out fresh?
That's just when he stands at the urinal in the morning. And
Right.
He just can't help it. He's like,
Oh, you're giving him a lot of credit, aren't you?
Hey,
Maybe.
over in the YouTube chat, Miss Leslie Holker says she's read several articles that people who are strictly vegan are starting to show memory issues in their 40s.
Problem is they can't remember that they're having issues.
I would imagine.
Hopefully they'll forget that they're vegan.
Right. Go eat some bacon. See, the man who always even written books about the benefits of consuming urine has been he's been rejected for his bizarre and disgusting habit. Yeah.
I'm checking Amazon for that.
That's good.
The advocates of his habit say that urine that is 90% water is a cure for everything.
It's not 90% water if it's brown.
No. No, if it's brown, he's got kidney issues.
It's
Yes.
90% water is a cure for everything from autoimmune disorders to chronic pain. Dude, I don't believe anything about this.
But if it's 90% water, wouldn't that mean he's dehydrated? Shouldn't it be like basically nearly all water?
Rusty, did you say that's a sign of diabetes?
No, it's a kidney issue.
Right.
I was going to say his body is going to have to reprocess this again and again and again. What are you doing? You're not. You can't get any nutrients out of this.
That's a good point. Is it 90% now, and the ratio keeps
45.
going down every time he drinks it?
It just keeps dropping by half or a quart. I don't know. However, medics are skeptical of these claims and say that there is no proof. There's a word here.
Are you going to read
Urophagia.
Nailed it.
Sure. I just saw this. Sorry. First time I've looked. It's a Urophagia.
Okay.
Urophagia.
What'd you say?
Urophagia.
He's a what?
I would say it that way as opposed to what you said.
I'm sure there's someone medical in the chat who can.
Oh, they're saying liver disease, kidney disease.
Are what processes the urine.
Kidney disease, liver disease.
They say the practice thought to have originated in ancient Egypt, speeds up dehydration and exposes drinkers to bacteria. Yes, right. I would completely agree with that.
It's waste for a reason.
Right.
However, let's go to a different side of this. If you are stranded somewhere with no water, you can drink your own urine to stay alive, although I really wouldn't want to.
Yeah, urine would be better than salt water. I'll give you that.
When push comes to shove.
There are some celebrities that previously have claimed to drink urine. Madonna and Keisha being one of them.
Who?
Madonna and Keisha.
Yeah, I don't care about either of their opinions.
I know Madonna. No.
So I wonder if any dudes out there, that's like stuck in the desert and they're, and they've got to try to drink their own urine. Do they
know the name of their horse?
Do they try to aim it up and catch it?
Well, you're not going to get the aging process.
I don't think Clint Eastwood did it in 2 Mules for Sister Sarah. Because remember, he was super dehydrated in the desert.
Man. I don't remember that. I've never seen the movie.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Oh, wait. I thought that was Good, Bad, and the Ugly when he had him out in the desert.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting them all mixed up. They're all meshing together.
I'm pretty sure that I would be the one who's unforgiving to myself.
Unforgiven.
Yeah, unforgiven. Harry started the habit 6 years ago after reading about the innumerable benefits. He said, it was beyond my wildest imaginations how powerful it was when I drank it. From the moment I drank the urine, it woke up my brain and removed my depression. I felt a new sense of peace, calm, and determination. I thought,
peace.
Wow, I can make it for free and always keep myself in this happy state. Well, the free part I'll give you. That's probably the only thing I would agree about this whole thing.
I think he needs to team up with that girl that was selling her farts in a jar, Stephanie, what's her name? And he could sell his pee in a jar.
There you go.
Fart pee? Huh. I don't think she'd want to have anything to do with this guy. She's probably a little more. Look, she's just got a good scam going. That's all I got. This guy's just crazy.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll agree with him on one thing. I bet you the first time he drank it, it was powerful, but that was just the taste and the smell.
Oh, what if he ate asparagus that day?
Wow.
And does that smell stick with the urine? So he drinks it a month later, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, I remember this blend."
Maybe he's got a blended blend. You know, I mean,
Right.
like whiskey. He just takes a bunch and.
Somebody needs to give that guy a pineapple.
Well,
He's
okay.
got a
what would
Gatorade cooler in the fridge. Just mixes it together.
What would happen if you only consumed what would happen if you only consumed like pineapple juice or mouthwash? What would come out the other side? It'd still be pee. That's all I got.
It's about the flavor.
For more of America's favorite shit show, stick around, guys.
For
There's
good
more
reason.
to come right here off Track Syndicate on Mojo 50.
Oh, Sean, there was promo material in there. Yeah.
Okay.
I've got an idea.
All right.
Oh, what are you drinking?
Who?
A lot more
Nice.
whiskey than I thought I put in there, and cherry
Oh,
Pepsi.
cherry Pepsi.
I got a real quick, when we come back, I got a real quick Florida woman story.
Oh,
I mean,
quick
very quick.
quickie with Rusty. New segment.
Yeah, a real quickie.
Is anybody on Facebook?
Dos.
Oh,
Christopher Daly's over there, and then
Only the cool kids.
somebody else.
No, the cool kids are over on YouTube. Just saying.
Well, that seems to be where all the kids are.
Except for the two cool kids.
I honestly look. I keep pushing Facebook out there because we randomly get people, and then we could. By the way, people on YouTube, because there's a bunch of you. Well, there's a number of you watching, and I know how many of you there are. Can you go down there and hit that thumbs up for us, like right now, please?
Oh yeah.
The thumbs up, not the opposite. The thumbs up. Give us the like. Oh, look at that! They're jumping. They're moving. Come on. I need more. Hit that like
thumbs
button.
up.
Hit that thumbs up, guys.
Give me the thumbs up.
Come on, give me some more.
Better yet, I want you to stop somebody random in the grocery store and tell them about Off Track.
Well, they'd have to go to the grocery store
Get-
right now. They're
Get
watching
their
the
cell
show,
phone
Rusty.
number and share the link to subscribe.
Yes.
There you
Yeah, you can hit
Yes,
share.
this is not pee. Rocky made a good point.
That's funny because
Not
that's
pee.
what the jar looked like. Coming
Here
in,
we go.
folks. Well, hello, everyone. Once again, if you're just joining us, happy Mother's Day. Thanks for tuning in. For all you mothers out there who are tired of your family, here we are. We know you love us. And for all the guys who are done, never mind. You're already in trouble if you're here watching us. So,
A quick Mother's Day Florida woman story. So the lady gets on the bus, and as she's getting on the bus, carrying her baby, and as she's getting on the bus driver says, "That's the ugliest baby I have ever seen." And sort of sad, the woman goes to the rear of the bus and sits down and starts telling the man next to her what happened. And, saying the driver just insulted me. And the man says, "Well, you need to go up there and tell him off right now. Go ahead. I'll hold the monkey for you."
That's horrible.
sorry, Kathy.
Anyway.
We're in the middle of the show. Hey, oh, shit. I hope she can get in later, though. Nothing personal. We'll get to you later. She was trying to get in before the show too, and she couldn't connect audio. But anyway, all right. Sorry, I totally missed all that. It's because I was occupied. My apologies, Kathy.
Did you hear Sherry Papini's husband filed for divorce?
Wait, what?
She's really sad. She should really stop beating herself up.
Oh, wait. Oh, Kathy thought she was trying to get into
Wrong room.
Yeah.
Wrong room.
Cougar, you need to get her contact and just invite her in, or send her a link. Send her the link to your room. That'll help. All right. So, I I have this one.
Uh-oh.
We'll do this, and then you got. You're gonna have you got the over under stuff for the top of the hour, Melissa?
I could.
Okay, and then after this, Chris, you've got some stuff.
I've got stuff.
All right.
Yep.
Well, then, all right. I'll do this then. All right. Amarillo, Texas. Picture it.
Amarillo.
Amarillo by morning. Local woman stunned critics Friday by successfully executing a record-breaking 37-point turn in front of Lawndale Elementary School on Blevin Street. The driver, identified as Cheryl Alyssa.
It was a girl?
Yeah. Does that surprise you?
No.
Only held up traffic for 12 minutes. Not a big deal, right? As she performed the daring expert maneuver.
How mad would you be if you were waiting?
Cheryl dropped off her kids at school on the 25th on 25th Avenue, and then proceeded to make a wrong turn in the northward direction to avoid a minor delay on her way to the yogurt class. Oh, well, of course.
Yogurt class.
She drives a minivan too.
What's a yogurt class? They learn how to make yogurt? Was she getting some
Did
froyo?
Did I actually say yogurt? I may have.
It sounded like yogurt to me. I'm
All right,
assuming
yoga.
it's yoga.
It is yoga. I don't think you have to go to class to eat yogurt. Yoga class. She promptly initiated let me repeat this, 37-point turn on the packed street. Bystanders began laying on their car horns and raising their voices at the loving wife and mother. People were really cheering for me.
Oh, Lord.
Cheryl later told authorities, you could hear the crowd for miles. I didn't think it was a big deal, but I guess few women are as skilled as I am behind the wheel. I'm just going to let that marinate for a second.
Oh my gosh. Was this filmed? Like, was there there was plenty of time for the local news station to come out? Maybe
No, I don't think so.
Al Jazeera, somebody come out and film that?
No. Al Jazeera.
Maybe they got
There's
YouTube
plenty
to
of
come out
time.
and film it.
Plenty of time for them to get there.
Yeah, you're right. There's only 12 minutes. I mean, you can get a damn that hypersonic bomb somewhere in that time.
What would you do if you were there?
I might get out and start taking video after I quit yelling. Stop! Get out of the driver's
I know.
seat.
Totally set you up for that.
Step up and watch. Maybe step up there and say, now turn your wheel to the left. Keep going. No, stop turning it. No, go to the left. Now go forward.
My 12-year-old, he's 13.
I'm sorry. The mansplaining would have come out.
Holy
It's
crap. Did she, I'm assuming she had a backup camera too.
Yeah.
Because personally, I like mirrors for that.
I use both.
Yeah.
I don't need both, but I do use both. According to sources, her husband, Gerald, has expressed displeasure.
Express displeasure.
At the incident. I'm worried about the example she's setting for our children. A U-turn at the next intersection would have been simpler and safer. Frankly, she's a loose cannon. He's just threatened by my mad skills, said Cheryl, who laughed off her husband's concern. She specifically pronounced the word skills with a Z. Skills. Yeah, because you can tell.
Thanks for representing, woman.
Yeah, there's a kicker at the end.
Oh, great.
At the publishing
boy.
time,
Her husband kicks her.
God, I hope not. At publishing time, school officials sent a letter to the Alessa household encouraging the family to make other arrangements for the kids to be brought to school by someone other than their mother. Oh. Yeah. By the way, here's the kicker. This is the Babylon Bee.
Jeez.
I got y'all, bitches.
It was too realistic.
Yeah, you've never done that before,
Yeah.
so I wasn't.
Nope.
We don't do that. True or fake.
I wasn't going to tell you it's from the Babylon Bee. It wouldn't have been as fun.
Yeah, true. That's
it would have
true.
been like, oh, yeah, okay, this is boring. We know it's dumb. It's not true, whatever.
Good one.
Well, I didn't
Got
want to
us.
say anything.
But we have always said there are many truths in every story from the Babylon Bee. Have
Who
we
said
not?
that?
Some of them come true
Did I say
after the
that?
fact.
Well, we're waiting for Miss Cheryl Alessa to step up to the steering wheel and
Yeah, Jesus,
And
take the
her.
wheel, please.
I don't think that's what he had in mind. He didn't have 12 minutes.
How about this one? This one is not the Babylon Bee. A man was cited after TSA agents find 23 weapons packed inside a carry-on bag.
Oh, thank God you said carry on bag.
Ooh.
I thought you were going to say pack. Never mind.
So, Sean,
Oh, I'm sorry.
pay
what?
attention.
Yes.
For your traveling purposes, if you're actually going to go through your travel arrangements, don't do what this guy did.
Mm-mm.
All right. So he was cited by the TSA after they located 23 weapons in his carry-on at a checkpoint at Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport. Locking blade knives, a dagger, disposable scalpels,
Disposable.
martial arts throwing knives, and a pair of brass knuckles
So he's
were
a wannabe.
discovered as the bag went through the X-ray.
He's a wannabe.
Disposable scalpels.
Was he 15?
What, was he doing it on purpose to prove a point, or just
Yeah.
one of those people that likes to be an asshole on purpose, or was he
There's
trying
no
to prove
mention
a
of
point?
his age.
I'm guessing
Or
he
his
also had a
assholishness.
full suitcase of Dungeons and Dragons equipment.
I never played
I don't-
D&D.
I don't
I
even.
don't think all of that stuff is necessary for D&D games.
No.
I think it's
How
all
do you
pretend.
know?
Because it's all pretend.
Yeah.
Wait,
I've never played D&D, but I know it's all pretend.
I don't
None of
think
y'all
I'll
have
agree
ever
with
played
that.
D&D?
No,
Really?
when
No?
when my friends used to refer to
No,
D&D
had
when I was a
girlfriend in high
kid,
school.
I thought that whenever they talked about D&D, I thought they were talking about Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' and Donuts. Yeah, that's right.
Donut. Jeez.
Yeah, no,
I thought it was
had
like
I had a
D&D.
girlfriend in high school. Happy Mother's Day, honey. So no, I didn't
Aw.
play Dungeons and Dragons.
Aw.
Did you really marry your high school sweetheart?
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Aw.
and I mean that.
Yeah.
That's
That's awesome.
awesome.
Yeah. It was a good, you know,
Whatever.
it was good for me. She's stuck with me now.
I didn't have it.
Wow.
I have to think about this. I didn't have what they would consider a high school sweetheart. I dated a couple girls, but
You dated around. I got it.
no, I literally dated a couple. Maybe that was it. I was too busy just having fun.
So girlfriends means not having fun.
No,
That
no,
means Sean did play Dungeons and Dragons in high school.
negative on the Dungeons and Dragons.
So,
No, I was out riding my motorcycle and raising hell.
But I got to give it to the people that, were over here saying that Dungeons and Dragons means no fun. But I know plenty of people that used to play and they had a great time. I think they're still single, but it's a good game.
it's
very creative.
Go ahead.
I said it's very creative.
Yeah, it is. A kid runs up to his
hang on,
mom.
Rusty. One last thing to finish this story out.
Oh, okay.
They did say that if all of that unnecessary stuff had been in a checked luggage, it wouldn't have been an issue. And the TSA
That's
spokesperson
right.
said the issue they had was that travelers play a role in the efficiency of a checkpoint screening by knowing what should and should not be packed in a carry-on bag. Their issue was that he slowed down the process at the checkpoint.
I don't believe that shit.
And he was
They will
cited.
confiscate a 4 or 5
he was let
ounce
to go
bottle
off.
of liquid
Right.
But yet, take all the knives you want and throw them in your carry-on.
No,
Yeah,
check.
your
not
che-
carry.
your
I
check
mean, I'm
bag.
sorry. Yeah, that's what I meant.
So
Check
you're
bag.
checked. Right.
Yeah, I've taken alcohol, guns, all kinds of stuff in my checked bag, just not my carry-on.
Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
I had the ATF in my suitcase.
That's what I'm talking about. There you go.
There you go.
You must have been in the Navy or something.
Something. What's
You weren't in the Navy?
What's a Navy?
There's an
$20,
old one
same
there.
as downtown.
You can buy jeans and stuff at that one. They're old, but whatever.
So a kid runs up to his mom and says, I want to go bungee jumping. She says, no, I don't want you going out the same way you got here, by a broken rubber.
Ooh,
What?
love it. That's an excellent Mother's Day joke. Excellent.
Random.
No, it's a Mother's Day joke. Good
Okay.
job.
Chris, you had another.
Nice.
Or you had it. Well, actually, Rusty, you had one too, though, right? Or do you
Yeah.
want
Go ahead, Rusty.
I've got, all right, now this is not really funny stuff. This is just kind of, I don't know, a little interesting. It's why free stuff makes us irrational.
Ooh, this sounds interesting. I like
For some
consumer psychology. I love it.
Thing is free, people feel a positive glow,
Nope.
and
I feel it's a scam.
standard cost benefit analysis go out the window. Okay, well, for 90% of the rest of the world, Sean, you're
Do you
different.
not feel it's a scam?
Is it a scam on Amazon to get free shipping? You going to buy something with free shipping?
Come
You
on,
going to
you
buy
know what I'm
something
talking.
with pay
You
shipping?
know what I'm talking about. If
Well,
it's a-
see, that's
if
part
it's
of it.
Now hold on. Okay, fine. Go ahead.
That's part of this right here. See, you're ordering something online and it says free shipping, when you have to know in your mind that shipping is not free. You're paying
Oh.
for it,
Yes.
but they're just telling you
Yeah.
that it's free.
But that's the thing is,
Right,
I'm not looking for free shipping. You know what I'm saying? They might discount it,
But it
a little
doesn't
bit.
suck either.
No, I mean if they actually charged you individually for everything, the shipping is higher if you order one thing at a time, right?
All right.
Fair
So
enough.
maybe if you've ever wondered just how passionate people are about free samples at Costco, look no further than these two incidents. 2015, a Southern California Costco, a 78-year-old man was punched in the face after accusing a 24-year-old of hogging too many Nutella waffle samples, and an arrest was made. At a South Carolina Costco, two septuagenarians on a
Ooh.
cheeseburger sample binge got into a fight over line etiquette that ended in hat flying and slapping to the face and punches. And in
With a
short,
grandma?
free stuff makes us do very strange, irrational things.
Well, in their defense, I mean, have you ever tried Nutella?
I know.
pretty
I
good
was going to
stuff.
say why I don't condone it. I do understand it because that hazelnut creamy goodness on a hot waffle,
I would try Nutella on a
Is that a
hamburger.
euphemism?
it was.
Sweet. Moving on.
In 2007, Dan O'Reilly, I guess, or A.R. O'Reilly, whatever, co-authored a study titled Zero as a Special Price, The True Value of Free Products, in which participants were asked to choose one of the following. 1, a free Hershey's Kiss, or 2, a 13-cent Lindt truffle.
What's a
More
lint
than
truffle?
More than 2 times
Wait,
as
you mean Lindor?
No, Lindt.
Oh,
L-I-N-D.
Lindt. Okay, I thought
Oh,
you meant
okay,
lint,
I
like
gotcha.
belly
Lind.
button.
Yeah,
Not
more than
like,
2
not like
times
what you pull out of your belly button.
as many people chose the free Hershey's Kiss than the 13-cent truffle, although it retails for multiple more than a Hershey's Kiss and
For
is
sure.
a superior product.
Absolutely.
But when O'Reilly and his co-authors put a 1-cent price tag on the Hershey's Kiss and adjusted the truffle price by a mere penny, participants overwhelmingly selected the Lindt truffle. So, they dubbed this the zero price effect.
Yeah, I think that goes along the same psychology lines as why things are $19.99 and not $20, same as downtown.
Absolutely.
They do the 99 thing.
I learned as a child. I remember. I think it was like Western Auto. If you guys remember that store,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
My dad, we're walking through the store, and I'm like, Dad, it's only $2. He's like, no, it's $3. I'm like, no, it says $2. He says, no, it says $2.99. Add one more penny, and it's $3. I'm like, oh.
Only rational thinkers
Right.
can get over that, because also depending on the state you live in, you got to factor in the tax.
That too. Absolutely.
In a study about free shipping in e-commerce, former Wharton School professor David Bell found free shipping lulled buyers into financially unsound decisions. The consumers he studied preferred to save $6.99 and get free shipping versus saving $10 on the purchase price but still pay for shipping. And even though they came out greater doing the $10 and still paying for shipping, they got more value. They got more for their money. They saved more money than had they.
At Menards?
I think it's I don't know if it's a bias or a fallacy that people want. You see the free, you see the .99 and not the increment higher.
Right.
Because we are everybody, not everybody. I don't want to use absolutes, but so many people are afraid that they're getting screwed all the time. So instead of doing the math or thinking of it logically, they're always going to go with the free, or they're going to go with the .99 instead of the 2. They're because most of us are intuitive thinkers and not rational thinkers.
And what's crazy about that, at least in my mind, is in today's world, it's so easy to go online and shop multiple different places and find which one's going to be cheaper.
You know what?
Before I go buy something expensive, I'll have 4 or 5 different carts from different websites up on the screen so I can find which one's the cheapest and find coupons that you can look up anywhere to put those promo codes in there to make it cheaper.
We do a whole lot of work to save $5. $5 is $5, $20 is $20, but we do a lot of work for that. And now we have the apps on my PC. I have the Honey app. Right. And it automatically does it. And every once in a while I get this like $15 gift card I could use at Amazon, or I usually use it. That's like my treat using DoorDash or something, because.
So here's just random thought question, whatever. If you could get the same product one day earlier, would you spend $5 extra in whatever the cost period?
Some people will, and it depends, because we are a society that we are very much.
I think it depends.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well,
Sorry.
we need it now. What do you call it?
It's instant gratification.
Instant gratification. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, we are a society who has instant gratification.
I completely agree with that. Trying to teach not just kids, but young adults.
Did you ever hear the marshmallow test to try to teach kids delayed gratification?
Yeah, we've done
about that.
This,
yeah,
but I don't remember what it is. But before we get into that, I will just say that. I think it was Melissa that said it depends. I think you're right. It depends. When I say need, I mean, look, if I need it before this weekend, as opposed to at the Monday, whatever, yeah, I'll spend the $5, or if it's $5, I mean, you gotta draw your line somewhere on how much extra you're willing to spend. And I understand that, but look, it's $5. Yeah. And if I can have it, Saturday as opposed to Monday or Friday, I'll spend the $5, whatever. But you're right. The instant gratification, we used to do mail order stuff, and you had to wait weeks and weeks and weeks for something, right?
Right. Yeah.
Remember filling out the order form, sending in a check, waiting for them to get it, and then.
The one set check to Columbia CDs and records and stuff.
Never did that.
Yeah, I did. I went through that. Yeah.
Wait.
As it turns out, I didn't have to pay them. But
wait, didn't they end that person before you were born?
No.
What are you? Are you a Gen X, Millennial, Xer?
No.
I don't know.
Well, okay,
I don't want to be
it's
considered myself as a millennial, but I think I think that's basically what they say I am.
what instead of using the actual numbers or years, what do you
I'll
think your
tell you.
mindset is? What's your mindset?
Here's the year he was born. I won't tell everybody. I'll just tell. There you go. I sent a text.
Yeah,
I don't want to throw him under the bus.
I feel like I'm smarter, maybe more thoughtful than what people would say millennials are.
I believe you are,
I don't know.
and I mean that as a complete compliment.
Have you met Dunning-Kruger?
No.
The Dunning-Kruger effect. I'm busting your chops. It's
Yeah, I have no
it's a
idea what you're
confirmation
talking
bias. We'll talk about that some other time. But along these lines of instant gratification and how shopping and retail affect us emotionally, physically. I'm sure you guys all heard about this, but when you go to the store and you have a credit card, a debit card, or cash, if you pay with cash, people actually feel pain. It actually hurts more to pay with cash, even if it's a debit card, which is basically the same as cash. But when you actually have to hand over the physical bills, it causes like an inner struggle then. And of course, a credit card for most people, not everybody, but for most people, a credit card, you feel nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, you were saying causing people to feel physical pain, and my mind went to you're causing the people behind you physical pain because it takes longer to finish the transaction.
No,
And
you're
I'm
causing
like,
the
yeah, okay, I'll
cashier
have to
physical
keep that
pain.
in my pocket. I
Because-
guess I'm a sadist to some extent.
Well-
But,
Oh, because the
if somebody
cashier
pisses
can't
me
count.
off,
Yeah.
well,
Well, it's
pisses me off.
proven. It's proven that food machines and Coke machines, if you have food machines that take cards and food machines that don't next to each other, the ones that take the card outsell 2-to-1 the machines that do not take a card.
oh, I'm sure.
Thank you, Rusty.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Kinsey over Kinsey Richards. He said it's not always the instant gratification if you're waiting on a repair part for whatever it is you may be working on. That one day earlier is a delivery, or in delivery is one more day of wages in the week. Well,
Right.
that's
So
if you're-
sometimes
yeah.
it comes
Right.
down to the need.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But
kind of what my
but
point
even
was earlier.
before this next day shipping stuff ever came up, you always had, well, most of the time you had the option to pay for next day shipping. It just ends up being more expensive. It's just now people expect that stuff. And yeah, I order stuff from Amazon, and even when they did next day shipping, it was supposed to be next day prime shipping. I live in a place where it's never ever been next day prime shipping. So it's just whatever. I'll get it Tuesday
Well,
or Thursday next
and
week.
nowadays, when I say nowadays, I mean since this quote supply chain issue, we have had to wait longer for things, or not been able to find things that we might want or need, as opposed to how it was just a few years ago.
Yeah, I noticed that happened during lockdown.
Oh
The
yeah,
post
And it's
office
the-
and Amazon and
what did I just go? Oh, I was at gosh, where was I? Oh, we were at Walmart the other day getting some things, and I walked over to get some milk and coffee creamer. There was like 5 gallons. You know, when you go into Walmart and they have this all the doors full of gallons of milk. Oh no, there was like 5 1-gallon milk containers in the thing, and they weren't gone because I was probably the only one that could reach them when I opened the door and stretched to the very back to get them. They were all that was the last ones they could reach, and they couldn't reach them. And they're out of milk, just milk.
I don't
Sucks.
Yep.
understand that process.
So
I mean, cows haven't stopped producing milk. What's the problem?
No, we still have the same amount of cows.
Yes,
Gas prices?
it's.
Gas prices going
No,
up,
they're not. What
impacting
are they-
shipping.
Are they dumping milk out? Are they not milking cows?
There have been stories
they
about
are.
people dumping milk out. Yeah.
yeah, they
Why?
are.
Oh,
Ship
that's
the
right.
shit to the store. Make it happen. This is America. You can make it happen. You want something bad enough, you can make shit happen. We have technology. We've came this far. Someone's either dropping the ball, which I don't believe, or just throwing the ball away. That's my thought. Whatever.
Right.
They're getting subsidies. I don't know. That may not be true. There's a bunch of bullshit going on.
During the early days of Amazon, the company introduced free shipping in several European countries, but in France, it just reduced shipping to £1. While business dramatically increased in the free shipping countries, the purchases didn't come in quite the number as in France as it did in the other countries. So, yeah, free shipping means makes people buy stuff, even though you're paying for the damn shipping, people.
Yeah, there's no such thing as free.
It's not free.
Of course we are. And that's the thing is, I don't ever look at free. I know I'm going to pay shipping, whether it says it's free or it says the amount that they add at the end. You're paying for it. You are. That's just how it is.
If there's anybody that deals with eBay, I'm a buyer, not a seller, but when they have free shipping, don't they only say that because they factor the shipping into the price, but they say free shipping because it attracts more buyers?
Right. Roger Rabbit a little while ago mentioned in the chat. He says, I deal with these games as an eBay seller. If I include free shipping, people will even pay more for the item.
Oh, I see that. Roger Rabbit,
and offer free shipping as opposed to charge shipping, and they don't want to pay as much.
Okay, so on Amazon Prime, if you have a Prime account, do you always get free shipping?
No. It has to be a Prime eligible product.
Right. But you're paying a membership, so you might not pay as much shipping, but you're still paying extra as opposed to someone who doesn't have a Prime account. Anyway, there's that, guys. Hey, you got 4 minutes. You got a little more than that. Go take a break, fill up your glass, come right back. We got some more of America's favorite shit show right here. Come listen to some more bullshit.
Rusty, I don't know why, but you started talking about Amazon, and I was expecting it to be a joke. I was waiting for the punchline.
Yeah. Damn, there's Doherty has showed up in the YouTubes.
Who?
Doherty?
Who's that?
I don't know. He hasn't been around in so long. Yep.
Erica, if you're looking for eggs and milk, don't buy a bull or a rooster. Just saying.
That's good advice. It's sound advice. All righty then. Guess we'll come back with this. Oh, no, we got to come back with Melissa. Why am I hungry tonight? I'm sitting here. I'm being very rude, people.
Well, yeah. I have M&Ms.
That sounds pretty good.
They're Easter M&Ms.
John Doherty says he's the man, the myth, the legend. He's been out of the country for a while and traveled nonstop. I was in a band called Chicken and a Pig. Just saying.
He was both.
And it's not any different, by the way. Want me to imitate Chris walking across his driveway? Here you go.
Now that sounds like it. Earlier, not so much.
So the problem with the milk deal is, you guessed it, the USDA is a major, because the USDA sets the daily prices, sets the raw milk prices directly. So farmers are the only ones in the dairy supply chain who can't adjust their prices based on market conditions.
All right, so why is the FDA adjusting prices? And how does that affect it getting delivered to the store?
Because they can't get it to the store fast enough. It goes bad so fast.
No, it doesn't. There's none on the shelves.
And they can't. It's supply chain. There's not enough trucks to deliver it.
There was.
Farmers. There was, but there's not now. And the farmers only have a limited storage capacity, and the cows can't not be milked. They have to be milked whether or not.
Yeah, I understand. I agree. But here's my question. Do you go around to all these dairy farms or the contractors? A lot of them are contractors. Are all their trucks just sitting there, not hauling anything?
I guess.
See, I don't look, there's drivers out there looking for jobs constantly, and they continue to tell us there's a driver shortage. They just had a driver shortage. It's like everybody quit all of a sudden. Welcome back to Off Track Syndicate over in the YouTube chats. Roger Rabbit says, I picked up some Easter candy from Dollar General for 90% off yesterday. Couldn't pass it up. Did you have it delivered for free? I don't know.
I don't know that Dollar General does that.
No, I don't think so. I don't think they have any Uber Eats for Easter candy. Erica Sauer says, Rusty, you're not live.
I
think you're pre-recorded. That's what she's saying.
I am. I'm pre-recorded.
She also says pump and dump, bitches.
Pump and dump.
I don't know what the hell she's talking about. It's...
And that was fully in context there.
I don't know.
So,
Does anybody ever know what she's talking about, really?
No. Who, Erica? I do.
Yes.
Maybe a little bit.
I got nothing. I don't know.
I always know what Erica's talking about.
Why did she say Rusty's not live?
I don't know. I just
because he was discussing
so you don't know what
show content.
I was discussing the milk stuff, which I didn't figure we'd be talking about it during the show. I was
there's that.
I looked it up.
All right, Melissa, you got some over-unders?
I was going to do some over-under stuff, and I still got stuff to do that, but I was going to talk about something different. I ran across a story today.
Okay.
So we normally don't discuss politics or anything like that, but it's Mother's Day, and what's been across the news the last week, the biggest topic besides Ukraine and Russia is Roe v. Wade,
geez.
Right?
Oh, I thought you were going to say Johnny Depp and what's her face.
No, I don't.
Because that's all over the news more than...
I know.
Yeah, Roe v. Wade.
It's crazy, though. In the Me Too movement, everybody is against her.
Well,
most people are pro. I think probably because he's more popular, people know Johnny Depp more. But
I don't know.
But that's not what I was. I'm
in the
not.
cancel culture, I would say that she would normally get the kudos on all this, or the benefit of the doubt, if you will. But she's
not. She's being attacked by women. I don't know, and I honestly don't know enough about the story to say whether she's.
I don't either.
Not.
I couldn't tell you. I've seen the headlines, and there's just the story after story after story, and I'm just just scrolling by.
I'm sorry, but dropping a deuce on the bed is not going to win you any friends.
Wait, is that what this is about?
That was one of the things that happened. Yeah.
Oh my God.
On his side
I had
of the
no
bed.
idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, moving on.
And the fact that they're televising it, like they want, or I think it was Johnny Depp's decision to make this trial public. But anyway, so Roe v. Wade's real popular in the news right now, and I don't think that I'm not sure if it's because it's the Supreme Court, and because of the people that sit on the Supreme Court, the majority is conservative and pro-life, but so I'm wondering if it's because of that or if it's because of science. With science nowadays, we have more technology to see actually the embryo, the blastula, that you could actually see the baby live even at 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. So I'm wondering if, because I don't think this would, even if the court was packed maybe 10, 20 years ago, I'm not sure if it would be this popular. But personally, as a pro-life person, I appreciate that. I'm kind of glad it's out there, but there's a lot of misinformation, especially in the feminist community, saying that they're going to ban abortion, and that is not what Roe v. Wade is about. They're not banning abortion. They are just leaving up to the states to decide. And I saw something on Twitter, DM, actually, I followed one of his tweets, and they were saying something about Mississippi. And of course, I took that personally because I live here. Abortion is not illegal here. It is. The only thing is there's just one place where you can get it done, but it's not illegal here. And they're going to make it to where instead of 15 weeks, the cutoff is at 6 weeks. Sorry for the pun. Sean?
Question. Are men who get pregnant allowed to get abortions? Is it their body, their choice as well?
No, they can't get one either. I mean, I don't know.
I'm asking for a friend because I'm not one of the guys who can get pregnant, but that's what I keep hearing, that
I'm
men can have babies. So
I'm assuming they fall under the same rules. But the I guess non-political, whatever. The story I ran across today, I think it was in the New York Times, was they're sperm donors who wish to remain anonymous. Gilly, get down. Who wish to remain anonymous. Okay, so we're talking about rights here. We're talking about the baby's rights, and we're talking about parental rights. So sperm donors wish to remain anonymous. But what do you do when the mother was asking the question that she agreed to the sperm donor that he would be anonymous throughout the child's life? But what happens when the child gets older? Does the child have the right to know who his father is?
I would say normally, without really researching this or knowing anything about, and of course, check local listings for your state's laws. I don't know if the child would have a right to know who his dad is, but is the father still obligated, if he wants to be anonymous, obligated for support?
Well, in this particular article, he has given support financially throughout, but
that's good.
But he is adamant that he does not want his child to know who he is.
I don't understand that. I mean, literally, I cannot fathom that.
Yeah, this must be
sorry, go ahead.
Handshake deal.
Good one.
Like
not a commercially behind the Arby's.
No, it's not like a closed adoption deal to
there
where.
You go.
Yeah, it's not a closed. I think it was like a handshake deal or whatever. But does the kid? So personally, in my personal situation, I found out I had a brother that was given up for adoption, a closed Catholic adoption, 50 years ago. But I went and did that ancestry DNA, and I found him, and I don't know if I I haven't gotten to the bottom of whether or not I disrespected my parents' rights to be anonymous. I found something through Ancestry and I followed it. Like, I investigated. I got no sleep when I was trying to find him. So did I do something wrong?
No. You didn't go through back channels to well, I guess you circumvented their whatever they put in place, but you found a way to find out who was out there.
Yeah.
Erica over in the chat, in the YouTube chat, says that, you know, that would mean a sperm donor was responsible for the child. I get it. I mean, if he is an actual, like, you know, on paper, quote, sperm donor, why is it an issue that he's anonymous? Hasn't that always been the case? If you just go to a, quote, sperm bank or whatever and say, hey, give me a number 3. I don't know. Give me the full meal deal here. Yeah, you don't know.
I want it supersized.
Well, that's what she said.
Yeah.
But you know, isn't that the case? So if that's the case, why is this an issue?
There are legitimate reasons why the kid would want to know more about their family. Health being one of them, especially if there are health issues that run in the family that they should be concerned about and know about so that they can take actions. You know,
along with that, in addition to Ancestry, DNA, and 23andMe and all that, you can get genetic tests. I mean, women do it all the time to figure out their breast cancer. They'll take the genetic test for the BRCA gene to decide, blah, blah, blah. So that is a factor for sure. But what about that child's need to know? I mean, don't we all have that in us, like to know, regardless of an adoption situation?
Yes, I completely understand well, I shouldn't say I understand. I assume I understand the child's reason for wanting to know who your father is. When I ask him, if I was this child and I say, hey, Mom, who's my dad? And she says, I don't know. I went to a sperm bank and they just gave me whatever was on the shelf, 12 rows up on number 3, whatever. I'd be like, wow. Who's my mother? I don't know who my dad is, but who the hell is this lady who just went and picked me off a list of I don't even know what?
Yeah, I
have more questions than who's my daddy? I don't know who the hell's my mother.
I don't think they take that into consideration. It's their need to be a mom. Couples do it. Single women do it more often than not now. Single women, they want to be a mom, but they don't want to have the relationship. So they go, but I don't think
Are they really thinking about the child when they do that?
No, that's what I'm saying. They're thinking about themselves and they want to be a mom.
Yep.
I don't think they think about they don't think about tomorrow. They're thinking about them.
Because it has been ingrained in society over the last, I don't want to go back 50, but let's go 50 anyway, that, a woman doesn't need a man in general, but to raise a child. Can it be done? Absolutely. And there are wonderful women out there, single women, who do. I know some awesome mothers. That's not my point. The child, it is great for a child to have a father figure in their life. And it does not always have to be the person whose sperm that baby was made.
That's right. No, I agree with you 100%.
But it is always great for not just a son, but a daughter, a child, to have a father figure in their life. I believe, my personal belief, it is vitally important.
I agree. There was a poll on Facebook recently, and they were talking about how do we stop crime, because there's shootings in the New York, Philadelphia. And they were talking about either build up the police force, get rid of guns. There was all of these, I guess, good-intentioned poll responses. But I think it is about fathers. Men need to stick around for their kids, and kids need to have stability. So there's this saying in prison, Mother's Day is a huge deal in prison. Father's Day, crickets.
A lot of them guys don't even know their fathers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
prison or home, whatever.
Yeah. And you know what? It's not that. It's very sad. And like I will go back and reiterate this. Do I know many, many women who have been excellent mothers, and many of them have actually stepped up to the plate and did the best that they can to play both roles, to be that nurturing and that and this isn't the way it has to be, but just in what I grew up with. This is what I know, okay? My mother was a nurturer. My dad was, oh, don't do that. You wait till your dad gets home. You know what I mean? But they each played a role. It doesn't have to be that way. It could be the opposite way. I don't know. Every family is different. But to have both, I think, can make it that much better.
Yep.
I have to. Yes, dads play an important role because sometimes, yes, they teach you stuff, but they also allow you to fail. Like,
yes, they do.
Yeah. So, like, you see one of the kids playing with a butter knife, and they're over there next to the light socket, and they're fixing to put it in. The mom is going to run over. Oh no, don't do that. The dad's going to go, wait.
What? Hold on. He'll learn. He'll learn once.
Pow!
Because if you just tell him over and over again, guess what?
That's right.
When you're not around, he'll find out the hard way. Just let him find out the hard way the first time.
It only takes one time sticking that butter knife in the light socket.
He's got quick reflexes. Trust me, he'll drop it fast.
He'll never do it again.
You know what you do when your kid is screwing around with the light socket or the outlet, that kind of thing. You ground them until they conduct themselves better.
Oh no!
That's what you do.
Oh my god!
Oh, dad joke alert. That's promo material.
Yeah, that was good. That was
yes.
We knew we liked having him around for something.
Oh my god.
For sure. One thing I don't like though is when they do, and no disrespect to anybody that does this, but I just don't understand. Like on like single moms, single dads get recognized on Mother's Day, and single moms get recognized on Father's Day. It's not the same.
No, I believe. Look, if you're a single whatever parent, but let's just go with mothers. If you're a single mother, today is Mother's Day. We're talking about Mother's Day, and you have been a single mom your whole time and raising children. Kudos to you. I'm taking nothing away from you because that is not an easy job.
Mm-mm.
No, it's not easy. And I look honestly, and I've said this, very inspiring. Because you're putting up with a lot of crap, and it's not divided between two parents. So you're taking the brunt of everything in your life and your children's lives full force without anybody else. So, and you're doing a good job of that, man. I got you. That's awesome. I love you. Good for you.
And then compound that from the relationship perspective. Okay, you got to deal with the kids. It's all on you, that kind of thing. You don't have another person to vent to go to look for support. It's all on you. And that's yeah, much respect for people who are able to do that. God forbid something happens and it's just me with my kids. I could do it, but it would not be, it would be ridiculously hard.
I can tell you what, and I know Rusty knows him, and I'm gonna throw his name under the bus because it's a compliment. My good friend, my bro I've known since 2001, Scott Morris. Some of you know him out there. He's been a single dad for a very long time. They're both adults. Both his children are adults now. Actually, he's a grandfather. He was a single dad, and he did a lot with a little, with minimal. But they're good kids. They're good young adults now.
That's amazing.
And, yeah. So, but yeah, there are many. I would say most of them are the single parents are mothers, but there are some single fathers out there. And,
I know a few.
Yeah, Brandon Jeffrey.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
He's another good example.
Yeah.
And I bet you she's going to grow up to be a hell of a woman because she's got a fun dad.
She's going to be tough. She's going to be tough.
She's going to whoop some boys' butts. I'll just say that, probably. Don't you? She's going to weigh that whole
Absolutely. And the thing I appreciate, I'm not a single mom, but I think in certain times I have been. My husband deploys, or my husband was away for 3 years. And I got to tell you, I suck at it. I could not do the dad's role. So if anybody ever, said Happy Father's Day to me or whatever for that, no, I am nowhere near. I'm the worst.
I'm gonna read Kathy in the Berg here. She just made a profound statement in the YouTube chat. Got news for you. Sometimes it's no easier with another parent, especially if you don't agree on how to parent.
Oh my God.
I know full well how that is, and it is. So, you know what? Maybe sometimes it is more difficult because there's a constant struggle, a tug of war.
And the kids know that. They feel it.
Oh, yes, they do. And they play off that.
Yeah.
Look, in a blended family situation, there is the tensions can rise. And I'm not going to go into everything, but if you're in that situation and it's unfortunate for you, and I feel for you, it's very, very tough. That is a great statement, Kathy, and thank you for making that. Do you have anything else?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Under.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I was just going to say, did we come to an answer? Does kids, do the kids have a right to know who their dad is?
I think so.
We never answered that, but
I think no matter what, you have a right, regardless if the dad, if you're going to be, it don't matter, even if you want to remain anonymous. Sorry.
What if they made it?
You're adding the ingredient to create another human life. When you decide to do that, then you have to either don't do it or realize that it's probably going to happen and you're going to have to deal with this individual that you created. So sorry, you don't get to just bail out. Too bad.
That description of how it's done there, Rusty, paints a picture in your head. You added the ingredient to create human life.
That's right.
Wow.
Yep.
Well said.
I am a professional.
Well said.
Stuff.
Okay, overrated, underrated, or just fine. Reality series like The Kardashians and The Bachelor.
Overrated. Way.
Is there something beyond overrated?
Yeah. Like
Kardashians. There we go. Kardashians.
Idiotic.
Yeah. I think all of these reality series are, in a couple of years ago when our own Brad Staggs told us that even all of the DIY shows, those are all staged. Nothing is real. Nothing is actual reality. What was it? I don't know if it was Brad or somebody even went on to talk about Duck Dynasty is all staged too.
Oh yeah.
A lot of it is scripted.
Yeah. Well, there's no way that they have all of these varying stories that all somehow tie together with one theme at the end of the show. No, it's just it's scripted.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like, and what pisses me off is that the History Channel, National Geographic, and all of these channels that used to have cool shit, now it's all reality shows.
Right.
Oh, pisses me off.
I love the show Life Below Zero. The people living up in the boonies in Alaska.
Yeah.
I watch it now and it's like, yeah, that didn't happen.
Oh,
but okay.
My husband for a long time was watching that one, The Curse of Oak Island.
Right.
And I was like, no, that's not really, yeah.
We found a stick. Oh my gosh. Let's get this checked out.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you guys think about Dr. Oz?
Overrated.
I don't know enough.
I don't know enough, but I've heard over recent years that maybe he's not all he's supposed to be.
I think he's way overrated. Even though he's a Republican candidate in Pennsylvania, but ever since he was selling all of those fake, if you're a celebrity doctor and you're an actual doctor and then you start selling these fake supplements, you're done. Just Mayim Bialik with that Nariva stuff. Yeah, she's on my shit list. Okay, what do you think about gender reveal parties?
Overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fun.
I agree. Why did that become a thing?
Because the dads wanted to blow shit up and cause a big spectacle and get attention for it. And the moms want attention for it too.
I don't know. Like at first I thought it was because they were all in the news, but now I think, a reason to have a party. They got last time I went to a guns and ammo shop, they had Tannerite gender reveal.
I thought like Cinco de Mayo was a reason to have a party. It's an American holiday to celebrate something in Mexico. Do we really have to bring everybody's baby into it as well?
Yeah, that's true too.
I think just having a box of Tannerite is a reason enough to party.
That's what I think.
I mean, come on.
I'm not opposed to that. It's Tannerite's fun. That's all I can say.
Yeah, if you know Brandon Jeffrey.
Fair enough. All right, guys. We'll be right back. Right here. Stay tuned.
And stuff. All right,
I didn't answer, but gender reveal parties are overrated.
Yeah. I want to reveal, or I want to put out when we come back about the little jackhole get together in Kentucky. I'll do it now. But I want to do it again when we're live. We're having a get together June 11th to the 17th at what the heck's his name on Twitter? Amtrak. Doc got run over by Amtrak or something. What the hell's his name?
Amtrak.
Just Amtrak.
Amtrak something.
Yeah. Kinsey Richards' house in Kentucky. We're having a get together for 7 days. 6 days. Whatever. If you want to
contact Kinsey.
Yeah, or me. And stuff.
He trusts you to give that info out?
Sure. Yep. It's gonna be food, fun, movies, just stuff.
Only a guarantee of 2 of those things.
Right. At any
Food,
one
movies.
time. Oh, it'll be fun.
All right. So Tin Can 0913 on Twitter.
It's pretty.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. Host of the Tin Can Radio
June
program.
11th through the 17th.
Anyway, I love that. Okay, we're going back to a Florida woman here, but a little different scenario. Single woman in Florida revealed that she's got a series of tests that she can, as she goes on a first date, right? She puts these guys through some tests to see if they're worthy of. I guess, in her words, to provide for her.
VD tests.
What?
VD tests.
No.
Gonorrhea syphilis.
No. I guess she's getting some flack for this, but I mean, the headline reads, single woman shares ways she tests men on the first dates to see if they can provide for her. Immediately, I go, oh, was she some gold digging whatever? But I read through it. Yes, I did look through this before the show.
Oh.
I would
You're
say...
supposed to do that?
Maybe. All right, so I'm going to go through this a little bit. And just, let me get your take on this, because I think it's kind of normal. I don't think she's out of line here. I honestly don't. Going into this, I did. Her name's Gabby, okay? And yes, she's on, TikTok and Instagram as respectfully Gabby. Says Gabby wants a man who can provide for her and protect her. Okay, that immediately throws up provide. Okay, yeah, I get it. But in today's world, that may throw a red flag. You know, it's like, is she wanting something? No. She says this is why she puts these measures in place when she goes out with a guy for the first time. Here are some tests I play, and she says play, on men in order to see if they'll be able to provide and protect me. Because if they're not, I don't effing need them. You shouldn't either. I will say she looks a little high maintenance, but she said, first off, the man always needs to pay, at least for the first date. I don't agree or disagree. Am I the guy who does? Yeah. But, you know, if you want to split it, I'm good. I don't care. I don't have to be what some people may call chauvinistic or misogynistic or whatever. She says it's a no-brainer for her. She calls going Dutch bullshit.
Okay. Okay, so that's in a dating situation.
Right.
Maybe in a relationship or marriage situation, it might be different.
Right.
Does it say what her occupation is?
I don't think so.
Okay.
When you get further down, I think it. Okay, I don't want to give anything away. So.
All right, keep going. Sorry.
No. Something she's not willing. So going Dutch isn't something she's willing to do. First things first. He's paying for the date. Let's stop the conversation and the back and forth. The 50-50 is bullshit. First date, he needs to be paying 100%. She does say first date. So going forward, that doesn't mean she's not willing. She says first date, he needs to pay 100%. I'm not saying I agree with her here, but I don't disagree with her either. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
But let me
keep going.
Let me go down a little further here.
Okay.
If he's not, then she's like, goodbye. He also needs to make sure she gets home okay. I think that's important.
Home okay?
Homo? Okay.
No.
Okay.
Home safely. We'll say that.
Thank you.
It's home safely. She wants.
Well, that's always a good bar standard.
Yeah, I know.
She wants the guy she's with to wait for her Uber to come, even if she's even if she says she's fine for him to leave. I look, this is just manners to me, right? So like I said, and we're getting there. But the further I went down this, I think it's just
traditional
normal.
Manners.
Yeah.
What?
You know, she said, as we're leaving, we both had Ubers going separate ways. His Uber came first, and he was like, "Oh no, I'll wait for you." Good for him.
Doesn't that always happen though?
No.
Never mind.
No, it doesn't. Unfortunately.
Okay.
Because I don't know. Call me old. I mean, like old fashioned. I want to make sure you get home okay. What do you have in your hand there? I can't read that from here.
It's the dating radar.
Oh,
red flags.
Oh. We did talk about this. Maybe we'll have to bring that up too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll just kind of skip along here a little bit. She also expects the shirt off the guy's back. That's a very
That's
broad
what the guy
statement.
expects from her as well.
Of course it is. She says the other test Gabby pulls is seeing if men are willing to give their coats. When we're out, if you have like a jacket on, some kind of overshirt, I will always, without doubt, say, I'm cold. Because I want to see if you're going to give me the shirt off your back. And if you don't, you're dead to me, she explains. And then if you do, I won't take it. Because, then he's going to get cold.
And he's just playing it. She'll get found out. She's playing a game. But isn't that traditional chivalry?
Yes.
These are not new things.
No, they're not.
This is
but
not
to
new.
these young people, maybe they are.
Yeah, and why are they?
That's the problem. They shouldn't be new. They should have been.
No, they shouldn't be. But has not society put us to a point where we're not supposed to be doing this? So are you getting mixed signals from both sides, from the same side here,
right?
Or what?
I like where she's coming from.
No, you can't freaking do this. No, I want you to do this. What the hell are
Toxic
you
masculinity.
supposed to freaking do? What are you supposed to do?
I'm not going to stop being me. If you don't like it, get out.
I mean,
that's
right. And
for
that's
me.
where
That's
she's
a hard
coming from
fact.
here. These are her expectations.
Good for
if
her.
If you're not going to meet them, then so be it. Well,
You
that's
just said
fine.
something-
That's dating there.
You just said something profound that I think young women, women, period. I'm not going to say young. Women, period, need to have expectations like this, because you can give them all the things in the world, but if you're not going to come at them with manners, they're not going to be. I shouldn't say that. I was going to say they're not going to be happy. There are some women who are just gold diggers, obviously, right?
Right.
But you want a good man, or you want just someone who's just going to give you shit to get some?
Right. But you're not necessarily saying all women should have the expectations that this woman has. No.
They should have what
Everybody,
they
man,
want.
woman, everybody should have expectations. They should know their expectations, and they should understand they have value as well.
Correct. Oh, that's
so
it.
This is what I want. This is how it is. If you can't meet it,
You have
fine.
worth.
We're
have worth.
parting ways.
Every person out there has worth. Don't think you're not worthy of being treated well with manners from a man, or guys from a woman, or guys from a guy, or a man from whatever your situation is. You have worth. You should have expectations to be met in a relationship.
Exactly.
And that is Sean's TED Talk for the evening.
I firmly believe this. You know what? Look, I'm going to give you an
Did
example.
you listen to Brene Brown like I suggested last week?
No.
Oh,
No, you didn't send me that link like I suggested.
son of a bitchin' bastard.
You got to do all the
I'm gonna
work,
get-
Melissa.
I'll get
I'm
it.
going to give you an
I'll get
example
it.
here.
I'll send it to Bobby.
That's fine. Bobby and I and Willie went to Walmart the other day. We came out of Walmart, loading stuff in the back of the vehicle, and I kind of give him the old elbow, and I said, "Hey, go open her door for her. Go open Bobby's door." And she's like, "You know I can hear you, right?" I go, "I don't care." She's like,
Teaching.
Yeah. I'm like, I am. I said, if I don't teach him, it's a teaching moment. She goes, fair enough. You're right. And nothing against her, but I do that constantly. And I'm trying to be subtle about it, but my voice carries. Hello, if you know me. I'm not good at being quiet about things. And honestly, I don't care. It's not about her hearing that I made him do that. No, I just want him to learn whether anybody else hears or not. You respect not just women, but your elders or whatever. You hold the door for people. Wait for them to, if they're 10 step, 20, just wait for them to come and then open the door. Whatever. I've walked out of a store many times and forgot to turn around and see if anybody come out behind me. And I have let the door close on people. And I hate it when I do that. Because I don't want someone doing that shit to me. I'm like, oh, thanks. We all make mistakes. I get it. But chivalry needs to make a comeback. You're right, Rusty. It should have never went away.
Well, and that's a two-way street there. Guys should understand how to be chivalrous, and women should understand that it's okay to get that.
Mm-hmm. My son doesn't do it so much anymore, but he used to. If he was in a real good mood, when he was little, when we would go somewhere to a store, a restaurant, or whatever, he would always get out and he'd be like, "Mom, stay here," and he would go around the car and open the door for me, even if we were just going home. Oh, so cute.
I think, and I've had this conversation with my son, just giving. It's part of giving and having manners. And actually, I know what it was. him and I went to CVS yesterday because I was looking for some breathe right strips because apparently I keep someone awake when I snore sometimes. They didn't have any. Anyway.
Duct tape.
So I was talking to the ladies at the store, just being social and friendly and whatever. Happy Mother's Day. Hey, ladies, thanks for the help anyway. Hope you have a great day. So we walk out, we get in the car, and he goes, I don't even think I could be that social in 5 years from now. And I'm like, first of all, the fact that you're almost 14, the fact that you're aware of that in your own mind says that I think you could be. You actually paid attention and were cognitive of the socialness and the interaction going on around you. And that it made you think about, well, can you be that person? That's a start. I'm okay with that.
Being self-aware is key.
Right.
That's number one. Somebody read Leslie's comment real quick. It's really good.
Leslie says,
I love that video on Facebook with the guy who opened the door for the lady and she walked through giving him a dirty look. So he pulled her outside by the hand and let the door shut.
Yep. Have I done it? No, I haven't, but I'd love.
Thank you, Leslie.
Oh, that would be awesome. I have held the door for somebody, men and women, and they just walk through it. Don't even look at you, acknowledge you or anything. And I go, you're welcome.
Yeah.
And then they turn around and look at you. What? I just want to say, but I don't. Anyway.
I hold doors open for people. I don't do it. And I'm not saying you do, but I'm saying I don't expect a thank you. It just is what it is. If I look back, I'm walking through a door. I'm not going to let it close if somebody's within 10 feet of the freaking door. It just.
Yeah, you don't expect it to have someone say thank you.
Right.
But where are your manners as well?
Right.
That's one thing I got to say about
it.
That's one thing I got to say about South Mississippi. I can't remember the last time I held the door for somebody where I didn't get a thank you, sweetie, God be with you, have a blessed day. Like, they are over the top down here. You too, Rusty, where you live?
Yep.
Yeah, they're very, very appreciative down here.
Well, I ended up telling him, I said, you know what? I was very shy when I was literally 14 years old. But my point telling him after that was that being social and making the effort, not only did it make those ladies' day, possibly it could have made their day, to spend 30 seconds or a minute, with them, just chatting with them. But it also makes you feel good inside. And it makes it easier every time you do it. And
for sure.
I mean, what's wrong with making people's day and making yourself feel good at the same time? Mm-hmm. And it's manners on top of it.
It's never wrong to do the right thing.
That's exactly right. I would agree with that. The woman here in the store, look, I don't have any problems. She's got some pushback, some people agree, some people don't, but some say she's been accused of playing games with men. No, I think she just has expectations.
That's called dating.
Yeah,
Sorry,
dating
I haven't done it in years, but isn't that what it is?
Well, maybe
getting to know each other.
Maybe the men she's dating aren't really men.
Well,
there's that.
Maybe they're boys of age.
Maybe feminism has broke this part of me or whatever, but I say whoever asked whoever out on a date is responsible for the payment. If a woman goes up to a man and says, hey, you want to go out for dinner or drinks or whatever, then I think, now you don't have to let it happen, but I think she should be obligated to pay for the date because she asked you out.
I kind of understand that.
Traditionally, it was always the man that always asked the woman. It was frowned upon for girls to, but we've got these feminists and they've beat it into our heads that it's got to be equal. So if a woman asked me out, of course that's not going to happen, but whatever.
You're married, so there's that.
But then
yeah, that's the reason.
Should at least offer to pay. And of course, I wouldn't let her because, but I'm just saying.
Because you're not a beta male.
That's right.
Okay. Number one, if anybody's going to be asking anybody out, it would be whatever. If you're not a beta male, it's going to be you asking somebody out.
That's right.
And then at the same point, because you're not a beta, you're going to end up being the one who's paying for the dinner.
Yeah.
So maybe those people who let the women make the first move, or it just happens that way, are the more likely to not want to step on the toes and be masculine and pay for the dinner.
Well, I had to,
so confusing.
The weird opportunity of always, the women were always asking me out and stuff, but because
Okay.
Yeah.
So
okay.
even in today's world where a woman might approach a man, I could be wrong here, but I don't know. Are they actually saying, hey, do you want to go to dinner? I mean, yes, they may, and maybe they are right up front in their mind thinking that they're going to buy the guy dinner. But I think it's normally not like, hey, do you want to go out? It's just maybe they will instigate the conversation and hopefully in hopes that he will understand that she's interested enough for him to ask her out. That make sense?
Now I'm even a little bit more confused. But Jason Goki told Rusty to make sure you don't forget to make tell her to make the sandwiches.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean,
alrighty then.
It is. It's just so confusing. There's no, and not only that,
rules.
and not the social rules. Social rules are also cultural too. And if the way we migrate nowadays, you're probably not in the same culture you grew up with. So then there's, I grew up in an Italian Catholic family, but I live down in the South now. So there would be, I don't know. But then you have, never mind. I was going to go out on the LGBTQ plus LMNOP thing, but
all right. So
I don't even know. I'm already confused.
What if a trans man asks who is paying?
Hold on, let me get my wires uncrossed.
No. Okay.
What?
I'm going to stop you right there, Rusty, because that is where your philosophy comes into play.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever asks is the one that pays.
Regardless of gender is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right?
Right, Rusty?
Rusty, hello?
Regardless of gender?
Regardless of
You
who's
said
asking, you're saying they
that
should
whoever
pay.
asked out is the person who pays.
Right.
Okay, so
you
it doesn't matter if they're trans, bi, straight, gay, whatever.
Okay.
Instigator
Is
is
that what
paid.
you're saying?
I guess. I don't know what the hell I was saying. I was trying to make a joke.
That makes
Oh, you were making a joke. I'm sorry. I
Oh, sorry.
effed up. I effed up your
We're
joke.
taking it serious.
My bad. Okay, I got you.
Okay, go
All right,
ahead,
I've
Rusty.
got-
A trans walks into a bar.
By the way,
And then it hurt.
Look, yeah.
Holly Ann is watching live right now. Are you surprised she's not in bed?
The beaver?
Damn
Yes.
it, with Beaver. And if you haven't, please go check that out because you learn a lot and you get like your heartstrings pulled a little bit.
Let me throw this out there while we're live. We're having a get together at Kinsey's Tin Can Radio host. If you wanna come July or June 11th to the 17th, get a hold of Kinsey at tincan0913 on Twitter and Getter, or email him at tincanradio@protonmail.com.
Could he get us some easier emails?
Right?
Jeez. Who's going to remember that?
I know. Who's gonna?
We're on YouTube and we're recorded. They could come back and listen
Oh, yeah.
as many times as they
No
can.
one does that.
Maybe
Or
you
find-
should put that out in
find
the
a way to get
socials,
a hold of me.
Kinsey.
Yeah, June 11th to the 17th, we're having a little shindig, get together kind of thing. Come hang out for a day. Come hang out for a couple days. Whatever.
Wow. Mike hasn't stopped throwing out the anatomy compliments to the beaver.
It's a compliment.
Holly said, women always asking Rusty out? You mean they were asking you to let them out of the locked rooms?
No comment.
I think the answer is, oh, yeah.
Wait, she's the one that has the closet, though, right?
Right?
Yep.
All right, I've got a couple stories. Stories.
Hit it.
So I've got to share my knowledge from Nights here this week. I've got to decide which story I'm going to start with. Okay, here we go. Headline: California official sues after chocolate penis package delivery at her home.
Whoa! Did it melt in her mouth, not in her hands?
No mention of that.
Oh, I don't know why I went
a
there.
local California official filed a lawsuit after receiving an unwelcome chocolate penis from a company called Dick at Your Door.
Yep.
She said she received a chocolate dick and an offensive 5-inch chocolate phallus with no redeeming social qualities whatsoever.
No crap. So was it a helmet or a turtleneck?
No mention of that either.
Oh, damn.
She received a cardboard box with the word "Congratulations" printed on the outside. Inside contained the chocolate penis with the words "Eat a dick" printed on the interior of the box. There was also a note included on the delivery which read, "Enjoy your early retirement. You deserve it."
Wow.
Now
So
they mentioned that she was in her 5th term as a District 2 representative on the county board and was subject to a recall effort at the time.
Bravo. Whoever did that.
Wow.
Love it. That is
The recall
great.
failed, but she still got the package in the mail.
Yes, she did.
So if
I
you
love
don't
it.
like someone, or if you do, you can send them a chocolate phallus in the mail.
They also have ones for some reason on one of my emails. I keep getting one for the, gosh, I think Doc was still alive when they did this, but it's like the chocolate butthole imprints.
Yeah.
or whatever.
Anuses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we can send those to your
Jamie
local.
sent that to.
Yep. I believe you can find it over at eatadick.com, actually.
They sell those there too.
Yeah, I think.
Rusty checking it out.
Oh, it's Uranus something, chocolate Uranus or whatever.
Uranus hurts.
No, I'm pretty good right now, but thanks for asking.
Alrighty then.
All right. So the second story, and
That was an uncomfortable. Oh, sorry.
someone interrupt me when I'm saying this headline out loud, please. Headline says, "My penis fell off, but it regrew on my arm. Now I'm a real man again."
Huh.
Penis fell off, but it regrew on my. What?
Right.
I got nothing.
I'm not going to repeat it. Thank you for interrupting. So it wasn't a clean clip.
God.
A man who lost his penis due to a severe blood infection had an
Oh.
artificial member surgically attached to his nether region 6 years after it was designed by doctors.
How do you become a member?
Why 6 years?
It'd have to be designed, I guess.
It took 6 years to design it?
Apparently. Yeah.
They don't have anything to go by? Really?
The guy resides in Norfolk, England, was left
it's
mortified
England. They're
back in
behind
2010 when his penis just dropped off onto the floor after he survived an infection in his perineum.
Oh, not the perineum.
Wow.
Surgeons manufactured a new penis. They plan to sorry, I'm skipping ahead here. They manufactured a new penis using a skin flap on his left arm. They plan to move the man-made member down to his pubic area, but were forced to stop the operation due to lack of oxygen in his blood.
I think he might have some more medical issues than what they're looking at.
I wonder if he'd have had some Cialis, would it have grown faster?
No mention of that.
Never mind.
This left the man with the artificial phallus poking out of his forearm.
So wait. Oh my gosh, am I going to go there?
I was going to say something about fisting.
Thank you. You did it for me. Thank you, because we never. I'm just gonna not. Okay.
That would be a shocker, wouldn't it?
Look, people said that this is a shocker. No, this is the shocker. That's a shocker.
Where was this in England?
England.
What was his name again?
Just saying.
England.
Okay.
So,
a second surgery to move the manhood between his legs was delayed for 6 years due to scheduling mix-up, staff shortages, and COVID-19.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
All righty then.
That company I was just talking about the chocolate buttholes, it's UranusGeneralStore.com, and their motto is what happens in Uranus stays in Uranus.
Well, no.
Erica says, say man-made member 5 times real fast. Man-made
I'm
member,
good.
man-made member, man-made member, man-made member, whatever.
Wow, you actually fell for that. I don't even. Okay.
All right. So the knowledge I'm dropping off of these 2 stories, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Yeah, 10-4, good buddy. We can come on back with your bad self.
Almond Joy has nuts, mounds don't.
I love a good set of mounds.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't
Anyway.
hold true nowadays.
What?
What?
I'm sorry, huh?
Anyway. Holy cow.
What have we done here tonight, guys? We
was a
covered
shit show.
We covered a bunch of stuff.
Yes, we did.
Once again, we've completed another show of one of America's favorite shit show episodes.
For sure.
No, not one of.
We
the
are
favorite.
Oh, it's
number one.
The favorite.
yes, we are America's favorite shit show.
Right.
We
not
are the
one
We
of.
just completed one
The
episode.
Yes.
Do you want me to
Number one shit
reach
show
out?
on Mojo 50.
Do you want
Number
me to-
one.
No, we're
Number
America's
one.
favorite shit show everywhere, Rusty,
Yeah. No,
including Mojo, of course, because that's part of America. Yeah.
Maybe I should reach out to that Uranus company, see if they want to be a sponsor.
Yeah, there you go.
I bet you.
You know what?
I
They may tell you
bet you
that.
we doubled their website traffic tonight.
What? They got 2 now?
Oh, they're
It's
pretty popular.
double is doubling,
You talked about Hershey Kisses earlier, so maybe.
right?
We penetrated it twice as much.
Hershey's
There you
Kiss
go.
from Uranus.
Did you? Okay. All right. Guys, you know what to do. Just come back next week. That's it. It's simple. And you can hear some more of this nothingness from
Nonsensical
America's favorite shit show. Yep.
stuff.
Right here off Track Syndicate. Right here on Mojo 50, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, and we shall see you next week. Peace out, bitches. We can leave that for next week. Roger.